Got a big double header here today. Starting off with the round 4 of the Apex Steel WNPL, the women's clash. Of course, tonight's women's fixture is brought to you by the women's.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
6 matches these sides have played against each other in the WNPLSA in history, and they have all gone the way of West Adelaide, except for the one that mattered in the final series last year, where a late Marina Asada goal took away West Adelaide's opportunity to play in the grand final. Campbelltown City having a slow start to this season, but there would be no better place for them to set a marker here at Kilburn, where West Adelaide have never ever lost a match since calling it home in late 2024. West Adelaide, on the other hand, look as terrifying as ever, with 11 goals already in their first 3 matches and goal scorers coming from all over the pitch, and I'm sure looking for some revenge in this fixture, perhaps giving them an extra bit of bite and fire. What we have in store this afternoon is something very much to look forward to. It's West Adelaide versus Campbelltown City at Kilburn Sportsplex in round 4 of the Apex Steel WNPL South Australia. I'm your commentator, Seb O'Neill, joined alongside Matilda Comley. Matilda, thank you for joining me. Should be a very interesting one this afternoon.
It should be. Thank you for having me, Seb. I'm excited for this matchup. Grand final rematch. Love it. Always filled with excitement, lots of fire. Both teams are strong, coming out competitive in 2026 season. So super keen to see what this match holds and excited to see what players shine through.
Absolutely, and we'll go through those lineups starting for West Adelaide. Unchanged from the start, from a big win last week against Salisbury into Hayley Wellington starts for a second consecutive match at right back, and Emma Ryan on the wing, really starting to find form since moving from the Northern Territory to South Australia last year. She's got 3 goals in 3 league matches, making her the club's leading goal scorer this season. On the bench, just the 2 additions with Izzy Phillips and Amelia Jussop, 2 former Campbell juniors who never got to play in the first team. Both are looking for a senior WNPL debut off the bench. As we see both sides walk out onto the field of play for Campbelltown City. 3 changes for them. Izzy Chekowitz returns in goal for her second match of the season. Amelia Rakiki comes into the midfield, as does Josephine Trimboli for her first appearance of the season, and also takes the captain's armband. The team only have the 2 goals for this season, coming from Summer Doman and last week Anna Pritchard, both starting today. The latter, of course, formerly of West Adelaide. Ruby DiPieri returns through the bench, and their Japanese midfield duo of Yuka Takuda and last year's club top goal scorer Marina Asada will also look to make their impact from off the bench. Our referees for the afternoon, Liam Tuvey in the middle, Indiana Van Dies and Renee Chang as the 2 assistants. Campbelltown looking for a first point at least this season. The history of this fixture hasn't gone their way, but of course they will have that result late last year hanging over West Adelaide in particular.
Absolutely. If they can gain something, even from a fast start, catch West Adelaide off on the back foot, it'd be a fantastic match to put them in their place, maybe even get Campbelltown ready and running for the rest of the game.
2 captains, Joe Trimboli and Nicole Blackett going under the coin toss. As I said, Trimboli's first appearance of the season has been on the bench, but her first start and match in round 4. They did play each other twice late last year, of course, in that finals match, and playing each other in the final round, which did go the way of West Adelaide 3-0. Both results last year actually going 3-0 the way of West Adelaide.
You'd think with their unbeaten run here at Kilburn Sportsplex that West Adelaide are coming in with full confidence, ready to take Campbelltown right to the end and dominate. I'd love to see that, but I'd love to also see a bit of fight and a really good game of football today.
Number 7, Madeline Wright. Number 11, Leah Notto. Number 12, Nicole Blackett. Number 14, Victoria Costanzo. Number 17, Lorianne Renaud. Number 24, Emma Ryan. And number
both sides coming out of their huddle into position for the final match of round 4. Metro Stars and Morbi Vista currently underway up at New Spot Stadium, 1-1 at the moment with about 20 minutes left to go.
Seems to be just a little bit of an issue with both nets, actually, with both linesmen. Just fixing some things before we start play here.
Look to be all right. Campbelltown will have kickoff. They'll be going from left to right. West Adelaide from right to left. And it will be Stella Vicerek to kick us off for the first match of this doubleheader at Kilburn Sportsplex. 2 matches in which both teams will play. West Adelaide and Campbelltown in the men's NPL after this one at 7. But for now, the focus is on this next 90 minutes here. Gilchrist. Ryan unable to capture it. Will be Simic to go back towards Chekowicz. Coming back into the 11 in place of Melissa Bosco. Ball comes into Yamada. Able to get the chest down. And then looking for the feet of Blackett. Taken back by Bramley.
Bit of a short clearance there by Chekowicz. Yamada now.
Just losing it. Ryan. Her one goes wide. And a goal kick. Gilchrist with the touchdown. And Doman's just failing her. And West Adelaide to continue on with the throw. They start back with Erin Murphy for her first touch of the match. Yet to keep a clean sheet this season. Which, with the amount of goals we're having per match, seems a hard feat for any goalkeeper, I'm sure.
To be honest, it's good. I love it. Love to, you know, I will say I have a bone to pick with Football South Australia from this last week's Save of the Week, though, because if Erin didn't win Save of the Week, yeah, I think, to be honest, and we both said it at the end of that match, that was a match for the goalkeepers, to be honest, for both of us to shine, and I think it always is. It's always a good battle. And the fact that she didn't win Save of the Week, personally, from my own point of view, I think I was disappointed for her. But I love Evelyn, and Ev definitely deserved it as well. But, yeah, I want to know who puts the saves forward. I'd love to just have a chat. Just I want to know, you know?
I'm sure plenty did.
Oh, what a ball from Simic.
Would have gone past halfway if not for the back line of West Adelaide. Trimbola able to sweep up the loose ball. And that's a nice one. Finding Rakiki. Now down the wing. Glynns. Renault taking it off of her.
Renault's looking heavily strapped on that left hamstring. Quite a bit of taping there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I mean, obviously she's still starting. But didn't want to see anything affecting her game.
Rakiki. Back with Trimboli. Blackett now. Goes through the legs of Rakiki, but it didn't work out in the end. And Emma Ryan now able to use her pace up against Anastasia Simic. Emma Ryan, one-on-one against Chekowicz. Ryan! Oh, the first goal. 2 minutes in. And Emma Ryan adds to her goal tally for the season, making it 4.
Such a clean goal into that bottom left-hand corner, far away enough so that Iz can't grab that one. That's a nice, lovely goal. She came from a deep run, staying onside the whole time, past Simic and able to just slot it past. It's a beautiful goal.
She was equal with her goal tally from last season, and now she's exceeded it already within 4 matches, 4 goals in 4 matches for the Darwin-born.
Has she scored more than Nina at the moment?
Correct.
Yamada?
She's their leading goal scorer. Campbelltown now on the back foot and me looking to get something back out of this, finding Glynns. Once again up against the Canadian in Renault. Header only going upwards. And that will be a free kick the way of West Adelaide. Costanzo will take. And take the easier option of just going back to Erin Murphy. McFarlane having to chase this one down ever so slightly.
Campbelltown just applying a little bit of pressure where they think the ball's going to be a bit loose, which is clever, and forcing that ball to head out off of Gemma McFarlane there.
Header by Gilchrist. Joining from Adelaide City last season. And what was, of course, a disappointing campaign for them. Maddie Wright. Fouled by Monique Rikiki. And will be a free kick once again for West Adelaide. Header by, I think, Gilchrist in the end, but falling the way of Ellie Sparrow up against her former teammate Anna Pritchard. Of course, scored last week for their second of the season, not enough to defeat the Football SA squad. Themselves getting another win last night. A brand new group of players for them, doing quite well early on in the season.
Campbelltown just moving the ball quite well, side to side, trying to move and find space within Campbelltown's, within West Adelaide's.
Glynns just getting a bit of the shirt of Notto, but nothing spotted, and the ball booted forward towards Yamada if she's able to keep this one in. Unable to. It's a nice idea for the ball, but Doman just not fast enough. Has pace on her, but that one just that little bit too much for even her to get on the end of. Long by Czechowicz. Headed by McFarlane.
It's going to be a good battle today, I think, between Pritchard and Notto in that midfield. Former teammates, obviously, but just height, good on the ball, both of them. Going to love that matchup.
Notto. Her ball forward only towards the opposing goalkeeper. Looks like Metro Stars as well, with about 10 minutes left, have gotten a 2-1 lead over Modbury Vista at Vista. Of course, their first ever match in the WNPL at New Spot Stadium. Still yet to have their first win of the season, or win it all in the WNPL, of course. Only draws the last time they were in the league. Trimboli making a nice run forward. Glynns with it now against Renault. A touch intending to take past her, but Renault getting the better of her.
West Adelaide now coming forward. Simic just cutting that off. Now with Trimboli just looking to stay calm on the ball.
Simic. Actually a junior at West Adelaide up until she was in under 11s, then moving on to Football SA, where she was for about 7 years. Only 19 still, of course.
Making me feel old. touch.
It's a lovely touchdown by Lorianne Renault. And a lovely ball towards Yamada.
What a run.
Trimboli chasing her down, but Yamada getting the better of her, trying to take it past Chekowitz, and Yamada with pretty much a tap in to make it 2.
That bottom left-hand corner seems to be a favourite for West Adelaide right now. Beautiful run, beautiful ball from Renault there. Fantastic finish from Yamada. Just taking a touch around Chekowitz and slotting it nicely into the left corner.
Those are the 2 earliest goals they've conceded so far. Campbelltown in the opening 10 minutes. Maeve Nicholas last week was the earliest they had. Made her debut today as well for Adelaide United. A-League Women's did Nicholas.
It makes me so proud. Coached her at under 11s in Fulham United, and now she's kicking my ass in WNPL. Makes me feel old, proud, and so excited for the junior talent of South Australia at the same time. What a mix of feelings.
Pritchard. Glynn's putting in a low ball. Cleared away by McFarlane. Brownlee tried to keep that one going forward, but just got the connection wrong. Sparrow wasn't able to find Blackett with that one. Top goal scorer in this fixture is Nicole Blackett with 8 over their 6 matches in history between these two. Scored a hat-trick back in 2017. And then a brace in the reverse fixture in that year as well. 4-0 and 7-0 wins. Last time they were in the WNPL. First ever fixture between these two. The first in 2017 ended 10-0 the way of West Adelaide. Georgie Nicola scoring 5.
I don't think I was in SA in 2017. I think I was actually playing in Melbourne, playing for Heidelberg United, which, fun fact, Nicole Blackett also played for Heidelberg United just, I think, a year later. I think I'd come back to SA and she'd gone over to Victoria.
Olivia Bramley too, they were both
yes,
teammates
that's true.
there.
And Grace Abbey and I were teammates when I was over in 2017. So it was good. It's very good to see, I think, the transfer between NPL Vic, NPLW Vic, as they call it, and WNPLSA. I think it's nice to see that we can just slot over. They can come over here as well.
Nice ball from Yamada. Wellington tried to win a corner there, but the ball coming in, headed away by Glynns. Possibly a high boot there. Referee thought about it, had the whistle to his mouth, but decided not to play it in the end. And West Adelaide continue forward. Blackett is onside despite minimal protest. And Sparrow losing it out to Pritchard. First time ball. Won't cut through past Costanzo. Her clearance headed by Gilchrist, and then Wellington getting a boot on it. Trimboli. Now Ryan. Now on that right wing up against Simic, and Emma Ryan doing well against Simic again. Unable to reach Yamada that time around. Turn on the ball.
That experience from Trimboli there, just seeing her steady herself, knowing where that cutback was going. Probably a crucial stop. Just a handball there from West Adelaide. Emma Ryan just moving too quick, I think, for her own mind to control the rest of her body.
Just about 15 minutes in here. West Adelaide securing an early lead. Bramley under pressure from Plackett. Renault winning it back very well. Sparrow, first time won't work. Well, she puts Amelia Rakiki under pressure and wins the foul. At the moment, just continuing a slow start to the season, but even last year they didn't win a match until round 9 against Adelaide City and still made the grand final, of course, so not all is doom and gloom, but it is always good to win and at least get a point or 3 early on in the season. A side which have brought in plenty of new signings as well, one of them taking this throw out here, Bramley towards another in Pritchard. That one will be a goal kick. Murphy. Her ball doesn't find a teammate, very rare. And a ball from Aaron Murphy doesn't find its intended target. West Adelaide still managed to make their way out of it. Yamada using her body well up against Bramley. A loose ball from Yamada now. Over the top, looking for Vitrek, and that's a lovely ball chased down by Costanzo, but Vitrek putting herself on a tight angle and going wide. Shots. Was under pressure from Costanzo, of course, and maybe helping in the end to lead Vitrek wide, but probably a first big opportunity maybe for Campbelltown, you'd have to say.
I think so. Vitrek just putting herself just probably not in a preferred position out wide. Could she have pulled it back, done a dummy, send Costanzo flying to be able to reset herself more central to the goal to really challenge Murphy there, but sometimes you want to just take those chances and just keep building momentum. And if Campbelltown can keep building that, like this moment here.
Gilchrist, Pritchard! Wide of Aaron Murphy's left post. Looking to score against her former side.
If they can keep this pressure up, if Campbelltown can keep applying a bit of pressure to West Adelaide as they're playing out from the back and just winning those little 1v1 battles in the middle, maybe something will come from it. They'll get their reward.
Good job with the touchdown. Won by Sparrow, but actually a foul in the end. Trimboli will be the one to take and deliver it in. All but 3 outfielders bar Trimboli in the box for Campbelltown in this set piece. She's actually gone for goal here. Aaron Murphy more than up to the task. Just seeing if able to fall, but Simic misses the ball there, and Emma Ryan once again with pure speed down the wing now. And the footwork has the option on the edge of the box in Sparrow. Might look to go back out wide with Ryan and does do so, but the ball just a bit too much on it, and a goal kick to come out of it.
Full time at Vista's ground with Metro Stars winning 2-1. Looked like a tight and a feisty battle between the two teams.
Looking at the table as it stands, means Metro lift off that bottom of the table and move up to 7th. Campbelltown now sitting in last place, and West Adelaide with a 2-point gap at the top of the ladder. And it's Football SA's 10 points.
Looking at the full-time match stats from Stars versus Vista, looks as both teams were quite equally matched. Looks like a tight battle. It'll be a good one to watch.
Trimboli crucially getting a boot in there, but West Adelaide managing to benefit from it until turning it over. Chekowitz having to act quickly and get it out of her way. Gilchrist. Nice ball, finding Rikiki. And now they have another attack building here, Campbelltown. Low ball into the centre, falls through one. Doesn't do so with Renault. Needing to get rid of once again under pressure. That one just a bit too much in front of Yamada from Ryan that time. Renault to Blackett. Goes for the switch ball. Won't have enough on it though. Chekowitz able to get there first. Another former West Adelaide player. Doman. Bramley. Vitrek, Doman, and then Vitrek again from the 1-2.
Good bit of play here.
And that's a lovely touch pass from Costanzo. Vitrek putting in the cross. Very light claims of a handball. Doman getting the loose one. And they've done very well here, West Adelaide, to win it back. Glynns. Kiki. Another pass, that bit too much in front of Doman. Renault will take the throw. Already in this opening 20 or so minutes has been very good, has the Canadian left back. Trimboli, who seems to be playing really everywhere this afternoon, finding a right back there in midfield at the centre back. That's a lovely ball. Pritchard. Could it be her?
Oh!
And it goes in the bottom left. And Anna Pritchard against her former side gets her second of the season.
Fantastic run through that middle just to escape between McFarlane and Costanzo. And just to take that ball through, get Murphy wrong-footed and slot it into that bottom corner.
Also becomes the first player in this fixture to score for both clubs.
I'm sure she's happy with that.
West Adelaide at only a goal deficit now. Notto was lost on the ball for a second there, but managed to find her footing. Maddie Wright takes it past Simic and finds a nice ball towards Emma Ryan, putting Trimboli under pressure as that one's booted out for the throw. Certainly an active start in the first quarter or so of the match.
Are we going to see another goal fest, do you reckon? Or will it become a bit of a stalemate after these three?
This is only the second match other than that finals match where both sides have scored in this fixture.
I think everybody loves a bit of a tie game. Goal for goal, match each other.
I think the aggregate scoreline is about, before this, 28 goals to 2 across their 6 matches. I'll try to do the maths. Black goes over the bar instead. That was a lovely bit of work from her.
Always got an eye for goal, Nicole Blackett, especially from just outside of 18 yards. She can certainly hit a top bin shot. I would know. PTSD.
Pritchard, now a goal scorer, loses it from Notto. Rakiki putting her under pressure, and then Trimboli with the sliding challenge. Czechowicz. Nearly. Yamada getting a final touch. And Campbelltown just building themselves into this one. Doman was just looking the wrong way at that time. Yamada unable to retrieve, and Simic again with the footwork. Pokes it through Vitrek. And here could be another for Campbelltown. That's a great challenge in by McFarlane to prevent an equaliser. But Campbelltown very much putting the pressure on West Adelaide. The first two games you've had to say were relatively breezy for West Adelaide against Comets in Metro last week under a fair bit of pressure from Inter, but this afternoon, Campbelltown certainly bringing it.
Definitely not letting them get the win easy, that's for sure. Trying to shut down all angles, all passing options, which is good to see. This is what type of football you love to see. Long shot from Wellington, but just safe into the hands of Czechowicz.
Vitrek wins it, and so does Renault. Costanzo to Maddie Wright, under pressure from Gilchrist, able to get the ball out of her feet to find her captain. Was almost a bit lost for options there, and maybe just rushed the ball slightly. And play will stop, I think, maybe for a head knock.
Entirely sure what happened there. Wellington's just gone down for West Adelaide.
Looks to be okay and back on her feet as Campbelltown take an impromptu huddle. Just under half an hour in.
Campbelltown's start to Trimboli in their defensive third. Oh! Emma Ryan does well to get in front of the ball, but just has copped a bit of a hit straight to her back.
Coming off second best is Campbelltown. Again with the ball. Play will be stopped once again in quick succession. Well, we have this broken play. Just an update from the rest of the weekends. Adelaide Uni and Salisbury into having a 2-2 draw. Burkalla beating Adelaide Comets 2-1. Football SA 2-0 over Flinders, and only a few moments ago Metro Stars completing a 2-1 win over Modbury Vista for their first of the season. And of course here we are at 2-1. Just under half an hour in. Campbelltown searching for an equaliser, but there's a foul in play from Wellington, I think, in a Campbelltown free kick. Trimboli to take the free kick once again. Trimboli. Again, we'll look to catch Erin Murphy off her line. with the free kick for a second time. And they'll restart play quickly enough. Wellington. Yamada. Looking for Ryan, who is onside. Emma Ryan making herself get one-on-one with Czechowicz, poking it. Czechowicz making the save.
Bit of pressure there from Glynn's just to hurry Ryan up with her shot. I think made her stumble a bit over that ball, allowing Czechowicz to be able to set better for that shot. So great work back from Glynn. She came all the way from past halfway to work back and support her own goalkeeper and her own team.
I think that's especially important against someone like Emma Ryan, who is so fast and not many have the same pace as her, that if you at least sort of keep up and just put her under pressure, maybe that can be enough to stop her, even if you can't match her with pace. Czechowicz finds Rakiki. Her touch ending up finding the floor, and Bramley now over the top. Doman. Didn't reach it. Again, some tight
big
football.
Yeah, and some big battles are coming through.
Well, that's a miscommunication there. Ball poked through. Yamada has two to take on herself. Yamada takes herself wide up against Bramley. On her left, pokes it in. Oh, that's lovely.
That is a tidy little goal from Emma Ryan. I don't know if that was through Cechovich's legs or just slightly to the right, but that pace coming through, Emma Ryan just slotted that in. That is tidy.
The assist from Yamada.
Assist queen this year.
I was going to say, very much has turned creator. And Emma Ryan, once again, a second of the afternoon. And now, 5 goals for the season.
What would you rather, assist or goal, Seb?
Why not both?
Yeah, look, that wasn't an option. That's unfair. You just skewed my question. Oh, Emma Ryan with that pressure.
I think you can get. I'll take a good assist.
Yeah.
I think sometimes goals can be much more easier than an assist. So if you get a good assist, sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially in a case like that where the assist is
Lovely.
so good, it makes the goal easy enough for Emma Ryan just to tap it in.
Oh,
Still had to get the finish right, but still.
True, yeah. Just use the pace of the ball.
Mm.
Just place it in. Yeah, I think I agree. As a goalkeeper, being able to get a long, which I don't think I'd like to say that I did last night. A lovely long ball assist for your striker to score on. Yeah. You feel a part of it. Have a little cheer in your goal.
For once.
For once, yeah. Instead of having to sprint all the way up, I can stay in my goal and go, woo, I did something. Oh.
That's another one over the top. Costanzo having to rise and header. Notto.
West Adelaide just happy to work the ball up, not to rush it forward, rush it through. They're happy to push it sideways, then slowly penetrate if they need to. If not, they pull it back, which is really good.
Sparrow
football.
trying to take it past Doman. Ended up actually going out from Sparrow for a throw. Costanzo. All the way back to Aaron Murphy. Of course, don't forget this match part of a double header. Both the men's and women's sides. West Adelaide versus Campbelltown. Men's kicking off at 7 p.m. here at Kilburn.
Lovely to see these football days coming back more and more frequently into our fixtures with the 18s, the Resis, and the first team men's with the Resis and first team women's coming back in, and seeing those flow-on fixtures where it's just a full day. Supports local clubs.
Yamada trying to go first time there.
Supports the clubs, supports the teams, gets the men and the women integrating with each other, which I think is fantastic. Just promotes so much support for both sides. It's just growth of football in South Australia.
McFarlane, Renault, Blackett inadvertently through the legs of Doman. Blackett with a low ball in and a bouncing one towards Chekowitz after a slight deflection. Richard with the chest down. Ryan. Glynns winning the uncontested header, but conceding with the throw. Wellington finds Yamada with the throw. Two people in the same position there as Blackett. Her shot, nothing too challenging or demanding for Chekowitz. Booted long. Notto winning it from the head, and then Bramley doing the same. Doman. Richard. He's maybe looking for the first time ball, but opting to just delay. Vitrek. Certainly has been one of the standouts for Campbelltown this afternoon, has Stella Vitrek, creating plenty going forward for them. Yamada just under. Little stoppage in play for her. Looks to be okay though, and we'll resume. Wellington joined West Adelaide last season from Football SA, did the Junior Matilda. Costanzo.
Quite a few NTC graduates in this game, actually.
Just trying to look for my list. Sparrow, Wellington, Wright. What else? Gilchrist, Vitrek.
Oh, Yamada putting Gosh, Izzy, I apologise for butchering your last name. You can kill me when you see me next. Yamada just putting Izzy under a bit of pressure there. I had Stella's last name in my mouth, that's why. Lots of vowels. Let me see if I can count.
Trimboli able to prevent it from going out of play. Under pressure there was Amelia Rakiki. Does well to get it out of her, but Pritchard's poor touch gives it away. That one booted away by Renault. Down by Simic. Towards Wellington. Gilchrist, beneficiary of the bouncing ball. And not fouling. Moving forward. Doing very well here, in fact. Getting it taken off of her at the last second. Down goes Notto, and a free kick given.
Eleven NTC. That's took me a little longer than I thought. 11 players. So basically a full squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Shows, I think, good players are coming through the system and still returning back to their roots, not necessarily their home clubs, but back into the WNPL, which just, obviously they're not losing their touch or their love for football, which is lovely to see.
Murphy. Costanzo. Blackett. Less than 5 minutes until the break. West Adelaide with a 2-goal lead. Yamada getting run, Emma Ryan with a brace. Only got the 3 goals in total last season. Did Emma Ryan since joining from Darwin Hearts last year. But already this season proving to be a real asset for them. Only started the 1 match too in the league last year. All other 16 of her appearances off the bench, and has started every fixture in the league this year. And only 19 years of age too. Blackett to take the corner. Almost chopped at it and goes straight out.
Campbelltown just opting to go long from most goal kicks from Simic, and again puts the ball forward. Unfortunately, McFarlane gets on the end of it and puts it back in.
Doesn't find the touch to Simic. Yamada putting her under pressure. Nice work from Gilchrist there to get it under control. Trimboli under pressure again and actually fouled, and it will be a booking too for Emma Ryan.
Didn't look too good, that contact. Just a little bit high on Trimboli's ankle there from Emma Ryan. Bit of a buzz happening around the ground. You can hear the senior men's obviously starting to arrive. Adds to the atmosphere, maybe that little bit more.
Trimboli looks to be okay to continue at least for another minute or so until added time. Ryan, fresh off a booking. Actually her first ever yellow card in the league. That was for Emma Ryan. Here's Blackett, looking to shape. Her shot. Again, nothing too challenging. Has had a few this afternoon. Notto wins that header. Doman does the same. And then Kiki ball pinballing in the air until it eventually goes out for a throw as we tick into additional time. Renault. Battle in that corner, one out by Amelia Akiki. Chekowitz. Simic under pressure from Ryan and is forced to boot it out for an opposing throw.
With Ramley just giving Chekowitz some instruction there. Instead of playing her centre back who's already under pressure, just giving them a bit of breathing room and playing it a bit further down. Which definitely I agree with. Right now, Campbelltown are just being put under the pump by West Adelaide, and they need the space just to settle and get the ball under their own control.
Ball switch to the other side, but the touch from Doman gives it right back to Blackett. Gilchrist, another strong one in there. And it will go all the way back for a free kick. Played quickly, but not on the same wavelength to do so well enough. Managed to get their way out of it, though, and continue on an attack. Monique Rakiki gets a throw. All Campbelltown players in the attacking half as they mount what is possibly one final attack for the first half. Ball comes in for Doman. Erin Murphy doesn't get an initial capture to it, but in the end gets enough to keep. And now Blackett will be unleashed. Chased down by Doman. Her ball into the centre, though, no one in particular. That was going towards Gilchrist. Pritchard puts it through. Very nicely done. Could this be a second?
Oh!
It's wide from Monique Rakiki. Scored in that final last season. That equaliser, but unable to get a second this afternoon, at least for now.
Two very good counter-attacks from Campbelltown. They're just seeming to get some pace moving and being able to get the ball behind the two centre-backs of West Adelaide quite well. But only on those counter-attacks. Can they build that up a bit more? Can they develop it a bit more through normal gameplay?
Notto gets fouled just as the referee calls for half-time. And we'll get the helping hand up from former teammate in Anna Pritchard. Half-time between West Adelaide and Campbelltown, the home side leading 3-1 at the break. What have you made of it, Matilda?
It's been a good battle. I love a bit of back and forth. I would love to see a little bit more control and calmness and composure on the ball from Campbelltown, even just a bit more communication, to be honest. West Adelaide domination is their key word for this season, but there are still moments that they are either just not switched on or attuned to, and they just need to clean those up to make sure that they continue their run and continue trying to hold on to that title of reigning premiers.
Absolutely, a very enticing second half coming up. Do not go anywhere, we're heading off to a short break, but half-time here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Score is West Adelaide 3, Campbelltown City 1.
At Marden, finished 1-1 between Blue Eagles and Adelaide at Thursday.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Welcome football fans, one and all, to the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final, a night where history beckons. Under the lights here tonight, one team will end their years of wait and finally add another elusive star upon their crest, while the other will face heartbreak and their dreams of glory will have to wait yet another year. It's the Metro Stars Soccer Club facing up against Croydon Football Club. And we're underway here. We have a lift-off in the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final. You can hear the noise already.
Success in this game. Hopefully for him that changes tonight.
First corner of the day by Michael Chidini. Near post. Walls with a header. And it's a great save from Daniel Margosh near to his post on the right there. But it's the first chance of the day, Mark, and it's a great delivery. Again, Chidini looking for that near post. This time it's a Croydon head. Out to Satira with the volley. Not sure if the goalkeeper had sight of that one, but it's just gone past the near post.
Yeah.
Here's Oscar Slattery looking to deliver. It's a great ball in as well. Nobody's there for Croydon. And now John will try and clean this up at the back post. John on his left foot, strikes. And deflected out for the first corner for Croydon, Mark. A great delivery there from young Oscar Slattery. Again off the boot of Polly. Celebrated his 150th game this year. Out. Trimboli with a right-footed strike, and that's far and wide, but an early sider there for Croydon and their leading marksman this season, Luca Trimboli. Here's his delivery now, near post. Good defensive header. Still going to come to Hisamoto with a strike on the left. Didn't connect with that one as he would have liked, and goes far over the bar.
Yeah, they know that the fact is they've got the ability to get the ball into play, and this is where they can catch teams out.
That missed header has led it to Chidini on the edge of the box. Has a strike deflected. Porter's there. The goalkeeper is too. I think he might have been offside there, Porter, but Daniel Margosh putting himself in the danger area.
Really does a lot of hard work and a lot of work that people don't normally see a lot of.
Passio John doing the work to find Klimek free. And now it's Trimboli with a left-footed strike. Caught neatly on the volley there, but he can't find the target, Mark.
Press a little bit higher. Press a little bit harder, and it's proof in the pudding now.
Back to Klimek, first time delivery. Finds all the way out to Styles, who tries to lift at far post for Slattery, wins the header. Trimboli, does he get a second opportunity? He's going to go with his left again. And now John with Nagel. John has the strike. It's just past the far post, Mark.
Supremacy with that ball and on the park.
Here's Visser back with the ball at his feet. It's a sight for Metro fans to enjoy. Woodfin now finds the free man. Satira puts a ball in. More fantastic work there from young Chris Vivian getting in the way once again, Mark. And he's
zip, and we've seen that by the fact that the passing has been fantastic.
That's an excellent ball from Cittadini to his opposing winger in Visser. He's going 1v1, trying to favour it onto that left foot. It is strike, but over the bar, and it's not deflected either, as Visser's trying to claim, but
him in the side.
Playing his 32nd game today. It's also in line with Jackson Walls and his goalkeeper there in Cody Ostrike. And then it's 3 to play all games this season. Now we're in the box with Cittadini, has a strike. He's got not enough power on it as Margush can come, and he may give a word there to, looks like, here's Polly. Great deep delivery, Mapaw's there with a header. It's a great save though. Cody Ostrike down to his right, push it out for a corner, but
another 45, very similar to the first 45. Both teams willing to attack, both teams throwing themselves on the line to defend.
Now McNamara has to deal with this. Hisamoto's going to beat him to the ball. Look to have a strike's deflected, and it's in, Mark! Into the top right corner, and it's Maya Hisamoto who opens the scoring here in the RAA NPLSA final. And what a goal it is, Mark.
We said they've started 100 mile an hour, both teams going for it. Croydon, first team to capitalise. Noah McNamara can't clear his lines. He's gone to hook it out. Trimboli read where he was going to go, managed to get the block in. It fell kindly to Hisamoto. Then Hisamoto able to get his shot on target.
Came out on the winning side of that occasion. So far in grand finals for Metro, he's not been so lucky. There's another turnover in the middle of the park. Trimboli, his touch is loose, but he beats Gow to the ball. Now he switches it. Excellent vision from Trimboli to find Passia John. He has the strike and it's deflected. And not more great defensive work from wingers. That was Cittadini all the way back. High boot there by Martinelli, but he's going to win the ball. Looks to deliver near post. No touch forthcoming for Croydon.
Up, Ren obviously, then Nagamatsu moved on. Windsor's come in. So when you're playing a side like this, that just allows you the opportunities as well.
Right in the thick of things there with a great touch. Looking for the return by Visser. Shapes to shoot instead, and maybe that was the wrong option as it skies well over the bar. But a good first introduction there for Owen Windsor. Took the ball down.
Coming off, but I think they'll be on fairly soon, unlike the delay to Owen Windsor when he made his entry due to an issue with the colour of his socks.
Ball comes in and it's a big chance there. Another switcher play by Woodfin. It's excellent to Visser. He's got to look to put a ball in here. Looks for the cutback instead. It's Cittadini. It's deflected. We're going to see another chance here on the break. Greco has fed Alexander Good. But his shot is deflected out, and there was some good defending there by Metro Stars.
Exactly.
The other will take him on or look for the pass. He looks for the pass instead. And he spun well there, Windsor. And it's Cittadini with only the goalkeeper to beat. Takes it past him. And he can't find the back of the net. It's cleared off the line there by Vivian. But it's still alive here for Metro. And they'll win it in the Shield final as well. So he's a man for the big occasion. And he might be the one to finish things off here tonight. But struggling to clear their lines here at Croydon. Visser trying to find the feet at Windsor. He's in behind, takes it past another one at Windsor. Too close to the goalkeeper, and Croydon will clear, Mark. But they're really pushing up. Can Croydon seal things off here with a second? Delivery into the box. It's dangerous, and it's just over. Additional time.
I was going to say that was just announced around the ground, the 6 minutes, and that's the boos from Croydon side of the grandstand.
D'Angelo's in the box now. Looking for a cross, and it's in! It's Woodfin, the hero! The Americans got them back in the clash, Mark. And it's at the death here. He's just nicked into the near post. We said it might have been too late, but it's never too late for the Americans.
No, we always said it might be too late, but Metro have always got the opportunity. You can never write them off. And we thought that was a little bit odd that Woodfin was getting the ball rolling quickly, but it allowed McNamara to swing that ball into the far post. D'Angelo fighting, and we're going to head to extra time by the looks of it.
What a moment for Metro Stars. They're back in this game, and we look like we're heading to extra time, but there's still 5 minutes to play here, Mark. And by all means, there could be more chances. Still in the box, and it's another goal! And it's Andre Cole, the hero for Croydon! We thought it was over, but it's not over, and Croydon look like they're going to go all the way to the win.
We can't say that now. We cannot say that now. We've just seen 2 goals in the space of a minute.
We said he was the man for the big occasions, Andre Cole, and he hasn't had too many this year, but this could be the biggest for him. Goals in grand finals. Who else do you call for? but missed Andre Cole, Mark.
He's had a rough season. He's just come up and possibly won it for Croydon. Passage on all the hard work he's put in this whole game. Puts in an absolute delightful ball.
McNamara can clear. Only to Martinello. A slip. Greco. Can he seal it with a third? It's deflected, and it's going to be a corner, Mark. That's another clearance. And the whistle's in the mouth of Regis Quefalek, and your champions for 2025 are Croydon FC. After 8 long years of wait, the crown is finally theirs, and it's going back to Bologna, Mark. It's bedlam there on the pitch. Your 2025 REA NPLSA champions. 6th time champions of SA here. And they're back on top, Croydon. The underdogs tonight, but they're going to be heroes for years.
Come on, wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think something most people don't realise about being a referee is how rewarding it actually is, and like the amount of friends and mates you make along the way. Like, it's just a really great community. I was really nervous. I just got a random call up and I went out to the ground, but it was really great. Like, I had great support my first game, and it was really good to just be surrounded by people who did support me. I love officiating football because it's really rewarding, and like, it's a great way to be still a part of the game even if you aren't playing. I think my "this is why I do it" moment was last year, this year actually. I made my debut as an A-League official, and just being in front of like a big crowd was really cool to have experience, and it clicked in that moment. I was like, yeah, this is 100% why I do it. I have a great support system like here at FSA behind me. I would 100% say to someone who was thinking of becoming a referee to absolutely just go for it. Like, it's not as scary as you think it might be. Like, it's really good.
Welcome back for the second half here at Kilburn Sportsplex. 3-1 the scoreline at halftime to the home side, but Campbelltown certainly looking to fight back and get something out of this match as we resume the second half through Nini Amada and Leonardo. Get it from her to go wide towards Emma Ryan, who currently sits on a brace looking for a hat-trick in this second half, although being on a booking might put that out of her own favour just in case, more than anything. And it will be a goal kick. It does look like they have brought on a substitute in Yuka Takuda. Another new signing joining from FC Imabari in the Japanese 3rd Division. Trimboli from Pritchard finds Gilchrist, and now back with Bramley. It's a nice ball to find Amelia Rakiki under pressure from Ryan. One back well there. Noto gets the touchdown, although under pressure from Gilchrist. West Adelaide probably have been the better of the two sides over the half, but Campbelltown with a few decent opportunities. Pritchard back to Trimboli, goes short with her ball, and Doman will win the throw. Booted long. Bramley didn't bounce too kindly for her. Play on, despite shouts from the crowd. Wellington finds a ball to Emma Ryan. Might look to provide this time around, gets her touch wrong, but luckily for her, we'll get to have a second go. Unable to take it past her marker. Although we'll get it here, will Emma Ryan putting in a ball only towards the arms of Izzy Chekowicz, although the flag goes up, I think, for offside in the end.
Bramley start with it deep, very deep in Campbelltown's defensive third. Chekowicz just coming across to provide an option short. Goes to Gilchrist. Returns it to Bramley. Brings it up, looking for Vicharek. Unfortunately, West Adelaide's pressure is just too good. Pritchard just disrupting play there.
Wellington trying to boot it forward there, but ends up being a free kick the way of Campbelltown. Throw in, sorry. Vicharek having a play within very tight positions in this match as a whole so far, really. Risky touches there from Costanzo. They end up managing to keep, but maybe just an unnecessary risk. Comes over the top here. Maddie Wright touches it down. Pokes it wide for Emma Ryan. Emma Ryan caught on the ball. Goes back to Wellington. Might look for the cross. Instead looking to take on, but unable to do so, which lets Campbelltown launch forward. Vicharek only has one option in front of her. And so Vicharek will go through the centre herself. That's a lovely ball to Takuda. Has the wide option to her left of Rakiki. Monique Rakiki, a touch a little bit too much, and it will stay in play, but I think under her own pressure from trying to prevent the ball from going out of play, but a well-built attack there from the away side. Rolly sweeping it up. Gilchrist puts a nice ball through and manages to reach Pritchard in the end. Caught wide. Decent cross coming in. The header only towards the back post goes first time looking for the bottom left. Was Amelia Rakiki unable to find it. And we'll resume with a goal kick, but Campbelltown getting a bit more in this second half early on.
Good bit of pressure from Campbelltown there just to force the ball forward, find feet through Anna Pritchard, and be able to even just get a shot on target.
Anna Pritchard just with some great skills there, putting a ball in for McFarlane to clear.
Thrown wasn't able to find Gilchrist. Again, a few legs just flying there and a free kick going. Booted long. That's well worked by Vicherek. Wellington, though, in the end getting the better. McFarlane. And it's taken off Ellie Sparrow there. Takuda. Now Pritchard. Sprays it out wide right to Doman, and Doman goes with a first-time cross. Only towards Erin Murphy.
Midfield combination there of Takuda and Pritchard is just working well to squeeze the tight spaces, especially putting pressure on Sparrow, Wright and Noto to try and win those balls where they can higher up the park. Give Campbelltown just a few more options, and just the ball hasn't sort of come out of West Adelaide's defensive half. But as Paul says, commentator's curse is a thing.
Bryant. Wellington under pressure. Not too sure if she was aware of it though. That's a loose one back to Vicherek. Once again, a theme being unnecessary pressure in which Campbelltown are putting themselves under at times, whether it be a loose ball or too hard of a pass.
Just I think a lack of communication is coming from Campbelltown. Just they're missing just that little bit of early communication to tell each other what they want, how they want the ball to be played, where they want to be, where they want their player to be. It's just leading to some turnovers, and they're burning the ball just a little bit. In West Adelaide, if they can just get on top of these turnovers, see a few more goals come their way.
Wellington. Her throw going down the wing. That came off Doman. Throw in for West Adelaide. And a bit too calm there as Campbelltown launch forward. Vicherek in the middle. The strike, though, from Rakiki. Deciding not to use Vicherek in the middle. Maybe just the wrong decision there to go herself. And from a team like West Adelaide, not often are you going to get opportunities almost handed to you by them too. So really a big opportunity going amiss there.
Campbelltown probably had, if my counts, 3 chances to West Adelaide's 1 in this half. And all 3 just either last decision just being a bit of a burnt ball or wrong decision. Can they make something from it? They're applying really good pressure to West Adelaide here. The ball just hitting West Adelaide's iPad.
Another attacking throw. The 2 reserve sides played earlier, of course. Campbelltown actually winning that one 4-1. Marina Asada and Andrea Bustos both scoring in that one. They're both on the bench for this first team match this afternoon. Pritchard able to keep it against Sparrow, and now Doman up against Renault. And once again, the Canadian just getting enough to poke it out. Nice ball to Gilchrist. Takes the touch pass, but the follow-up unable to be captured. Only taking that throw very quickly.
very quickly, just wanting to push her team forward, which is fantastic. But if no one's ready for it, if no one's on that same page, then it's a bit of a burnt ball.
Collision between Bramley and Yamada, and Yamada the one winning the free kick. McFarlane goes short. Wellington goes down the wing, and that's a lovely touch from Emma Ryan. Has options in the middle, does Emma Ryan. It was almost a pinpoint ball towards the head of Nini Yamada, if not for the header of Joe Trimpoli, forcing a corner. Only the second of the match, I think, for West Adelaide. But Emma Ryan very much standing out this afternoon and this season in her contributions. Ball comes in, headed back out for a consecutive corner.
I think Cekovic just double sucker punched Trimboli in the back of the head. Ouch. Good clearance. Preferably, probably not defensive player.
Another corner for the home side. It's out swinging into the centre, the back post, it's bouncing off the line by Bramley. Cekovic is on the floor, and it will be called for a foul, I think, against Cekovic.
Referee just calling Costanzo and Glenn's. Just having a chat to both.
Off the line in the end by Olivia Bramley. Might not have counted in the end if it had gone in, but still is crucial. Racket just receiving instructions on this close side from Kostijaric.
Seems to be staying down a little bit. I think it's her head. I'm surprised the trainer for Campbelltown has not been called on. Cekovic has previously,
I was going to say,
lost a front tooth from collision playing for Sturt Lions last year against Modbury Vista. A heavy tackle with a Vista player and lost a tooth. So I would be very concerned for her health. I think this, for me, particularly looking from a goalkeeper standpoint, I think, and for the referee, definitely to be calling on some medical attention, no matter what the player says at this point. I know that it may be up to the player, but if there's a bit of a head knock, I think duty of care can come precedence of their opinion.
She'll continue for now as Trimboli takes the free kick instead. Costanzo. Renault, poor touch from her. Probably a first of the afternoon. Just about to tick over the hour, having been played. Takuda to Gilchrist. Bramley. We'll go back to Cekovic for her first touches after coming back up. Trimboli. Of course, was sent off in the grand final late last year. Second yellow too. Bramley getting a touch, but not enough. Campbelltown doing very well to retrieve. Gilchrist.
Campbelltown definitely have had a lot of possession from the start of this half. Just wanting to push forward quite quickly and push that ball forward. West now. Triboli just breaking down their attack. That ball through to Yamada. Yamada just able to keep it under control, put it out to Wellington on this right side. She drives forward, look for a forward pass to Maddie, right? Fortunately, just Triboli just breaking that down.
Although Vitrek was looking to try and pounce upon to go forward, but again, we'll resume with a Campbelltown throw. That's well done by Anna Pritchard. Able to make her way through. The ball received back though from Vitrek. Not as pleasant.
I have to make a shout out to Anna Pritchard. She has had a child and has come back.
Yes, last year I believe.
To semi-professional soccer and is still doing fancy feet, fantastic football like that after carrying a baby for 9 months. Still impressing. I played with her into in our 2021 treble winning group. Loved her then, still love her now, and she is a store of the game. Love it, love to see it. Campbelltown just keeping that ball, Bramley putting it forward, Noto just doing what she does best, cleaning up those balls that are in the air.
Of course, is now their top goal scorer with 2, Anna Pritchard. Their only score of the afternoon for them. Vitrek offside here as the flag goes up. Very tight against the former NTC player. A junior at Fulham, and Chekovitz back down. And I would guess as the glove goes up that there will be a change made. And I sense from the body language just more frustrated and disappointed more than anything. Again, having to come back last year and then missing a large period due to injury, and then again only coming back for a second match out of 4. Again, just luck not going her way. A terrific goalkeeper, of course, a former goalkeeper of the year for Adelaide Comets.
But you can't, I think you cannot push through concussion, you cannot push through, I think for goalkeepers we're putting on our bodies on the line. Impact injuries for us are a lot higher. I can speak for myself. I copped in 2024 quite a heavy knock to my face. Your brain, and I'm sure players can do attest to this as well when they take heavy hits to their head. Your brain is so important, and it is your life, and then that comes before football. So just sometimes care needs to be put before the game, and in this moment this is preferred, and it's devastating to see. I can see Izzy is quite upset by it, but she knows, I think, that her health is majorly important.
So will be Mr. Bosco to come on. Started last week against Football SA, of course, her former side. And she'll come on for this last 25 minutes or so to try and keep West Adelaide's scoreline as it is. Another player who's been a part of the junior Matildas.
12 NTC players now.
Yamada. Her ball deflects out for a throw her way. It's also on loan at Monbury Jets for a small part of last year was Bosco. That one falls through. McFarlane, it's a risky ball for her to play, and the luck again not going the way of the blue. Really chase that one down to keep in play. The effort not enough to keep. It's the final match of round 4. Before next week we have a break for the Easter weekend, although the next round does only start not this Monday, but the Monday after a quarter past 5 kickoff on Easter Monday between Football SA and Adelaide Comets. And I know that because it's my game to be doing at Service FM Stadium. That'll be the first game of round 5 on Easter Monday, and then the rest of the round will continue on the Friday. And again, I know that because I have the last game of the round on the Friday night back here between West Adelaide and Adelaide Uni.
When is Greek Easter? Is that the weekend after?
I'm not sure.
Because that was talking about.
Oh, that's a one right in the face from Costanzo.
Oh, gosh.
And again, another down. I think it's Monique Rakiki.
Yes.
That copped that one.
Quite shorter distance as well, and Costanzo does have a bit of power in her kick, so just, yeah, good for her to get treatment on that.
Of course, next week, I do say a break. It is technically a cup weekend, but
It is a cup weekend.
there's only the 2 matches being played between 4 WSL sides.
That's why Comets are playing NTC on the Monday. Also, because that following week, 1, it'll be Greek Easter, but 2, also NTC away for their championships in Melbourne.
Yes.
Which I will be attending as a goalkeeper coach.
Very nice.
Very excited. Love to support the game. Super keen to head over. Bit of my own personal plug there. Don't mind if I do.
Helped back to her feet.
Cop that one, I think, straight to the side of the head. It looks as though she's holding her ear.
Yeah, there's 2 cup games, Sturt Lions versus Montbury Jets and Jaguars versus Cove. The men's cup round also being played next weekend.
DiPieri looking to replace Rakiki.
Came on in round 1. It's her first appearance since then. Has been with them since they got promoted from the WSL. Has 3 goals in 2 matches for the reserves so far this season. That was a hat-trick last week against Salisbury Inter in a 4-1 win for them.
I thought you were talking about Prem's, and I was like, hold up. Hang on a second, I didn't see that. But you are correct.
Thrown on the Apologies, it's a slight technical difficulty, but we are back as Aaron Murphy able to clear the ball forward. Emma Ryan under pressure.
Pressure. That is the second ball Emma Ryan has copped into her side / back.
Play will resume with a throw. Chase down, and we'll go back to Aaron Murphy. Wellington takes a touch and then plays the pass looking for Ryan, but won't reach.
Good pressure from Campbelltown there. Expansive, but very good to just press West Adelaide and force a mistake.
Featurek. Again, with the footwork, looking to shape up on her right.
Did well to sell McFarlane on the first one, but just couldn't wrap her foot enough around it to hit that top right bin.
Her and Anna Pritch are probably the two standouts for Campbelltown this afternoon, you'd have to say.
I definitely agree with you there, Seb. Both just having impacts in their areas, doing their job well. I think as players, with as much delivery as they're getting from their team.
Shouts of a handball, but nothing given. DiPieri. And Glynn's just taking time to get back to her feet as Renault launches forward, looking for the ball to Yamada. Ramley getting there first. And opting to just get rid for the time being in a throw. Ramley again. Joined from Durham in the WSL2. She was on loan with Portsmouth for the second half of the season, only making the 7 appearances and 4 starts for the club in the south of England. Of course, English herself returning home. This a second home for her now, really, in Adelaide. That's well won back by Emma Ryan. Yamada will look for Ryan again, and the ball just not enough, or not enough of the right kind of weight for Emma Ryan to get a touch on and try and complete a hat-trick in which he started early on.
Great ball into the middle from Trimboli for DiPieri to pick it up and play it back out to Doman. Just cutting into the midfield.
Brooke Gilchrist. Her pass doesn't make it through. Will be a Campbelltown throw. Notto. Back to Aaron Murphy. Former Fulham United goalkeeper, as well as has been a part of the WNPL All-Star team on 2 occasions now. Has also represented Australia in blind football as a goalkeeper, being the only sighted member of the team. Wellington putting in a ball, and Bosco up to capture. That's been counted down by referee Liam Tuvey there. Was Bosco as a part of the new 8-second rule.
8?
8.
For goalkeepers?
Yeah. Not long enough, or?
They start yelling at us from 5. I feel like time for each referee runs a little bit differently, which I know is a consistency that just is different per person, obviously, how they manage to, how they can count when they are counting out loud. And I know it's a new rule that's been sort of brought in. And also, I think there's now a time limit for throw-ins and free kicks. So a bit of a changes to ruling to sort of bring the pace of the game up.
I think, in all fairness, so far this season across the WNPL and the men's NPL, I've only seen it happen once where a keeper's been called out by the 8-second rule. I think it was Luke Osby for Playford that infringed upon that rule. Substitution as well, by the way. Harriet Burnett coming on for her 3rd appearance of the season in place of Maddie Wright. Another former NTC player.
11. Oh, actually.
13?
13, sorry.
Numbers going up and down. Well, one came on for another former one.
I think that's what my brain thought.
Yeah.
So we're still at 12 then, technically.
$12 minutes left. Takuda able to get it down eventually. We're still yet to see Marina Asada come off the bench. Of course, was their top goal scorer last season with 9, the Japanese midfielder. Has only made the 2 appearances, neither starting when last season. All 60 matches in which she did play, she started in.
Campbelltown just looking to control the match a little bit after a bit of chaos. Fortunately, the ball coming through Yamada now.
Has Ryan on the run. Emma Ryan, her touch too much. And gives away the goal kick. Of course, don't forget this match part of a double-header right after this in the RA Men's NPL South Australia. Again, West Adelaide and Campbelltown doing battle. V-track with the header on, but no one to get to the end of it. Murphy spraying out wide to Renault. No self, Renault, no handball, says the referee as that ball comes in for Emma Ryan. Could this be a hat-trick? Looking for a first is Unselfish. Finds Yamada and Nini Yamada. The save from Bosco. Stops it in its path and prevents a 4th of the afternoon, now turning evening for West Adelaide. Again, ball played in tight areas here for West Adelaide. Manages to get it away. Although Ryan's touch not helping. Burnett going back. Coming back from injuries, Harriet Burnett started 17 matches last year, yet to do that this season in the league.
Ball forward for Yamada now. Bosco just cleaning that up, playing a nice high line and able to cut off that ball to Yamada from Blackett. Campbelltown now.
Vitrek chase it down after not getting the initial touch. Has options in the middle, comes off McFarlane and wins a corner. Vitrek being made to retrieve the ball herself for the corner.
That's a bit rough.
We'll be on our right foot in swinging. It's not a bad delivery into the centre. Aaron Murphy getting a palm away until it was cleared off the line to Kuda. A scorpion kick clearance there from, I think that was Costanzo. Doman furthest back, having to chase down and not let West Adelaide get a touch on it. Bosco back to her. Finding Rakiki. Burnett, and then Rakiki pulling on the shirt of Ellie Sparrow, and will be a booking for Amelia Rakiki and a free kick for West Adelaide. Making a substitution will Campbelltown. Elizabeth Kafari to come on.
Fun fact, there are a few girls who, at Fulham, created the nickname for Elizabeth Kafari as Liz, which then turned into Lizard. You can actually thank Joe Trimboli for that one.
I'm sure she'll love to hear that you mentioned that on broadcast too.
Yeah, look, back that Fulham group, that Fulham team, we were just trying to make the best out of life at that point. Fortunately, the games weren't really going our way, but we were just a happy bunch.
That ball comes in, looking for a final touch, but once again, Bosco has been put to work since coming on for Czechowicz. Just having to come out and claim a few balls.
Very good from the young goalkeeper as well. You like to see them playing in these games where they get their chances and being confident enough to come for the ball and to make those saves. I think that goes for any player that comes on who is young and up and coming. You want their confidence, even if they make mistakes. You want them to just keep trying again, and I think that's what shows it. It's the resilience of those younger players.
West Adelaide looking to make a change. Belen Elegant to come on. Fourth senior match for her, coming off the bench. It looks like it'll be, not too sure who's come off there actually. Is it Blackett?
Yes, it is Blackett.
And so she looked like she was coming off, but then stopped before she went off the pitch. So
struggling with it.
So it will be the captain to come off. From Port Pirie is Belen Elegant. Joined from Northern Demons in their community women's Div 4 team. Scored 29 goals in 22 matches as a 15/16-year-old.
Wow, fantastic.
In the community women's divisions are players of all ages, anywhere from 18 to 60 years of age, really.
I think it's the West Adelaide now through Ellie Sparrow down this right side, just cut off by Kira Grins. I think it's the level of sport that you could see generational plays. You could play with your granny.
Yeah. Wellington forces in the cross, looking for Nelligan. Scored in the first match of the season off the bench, and here she is again. Unable to get it over Bosco. Blackett still making her way slowly around the pitch, in no rush.
I'm sure she's going to love that you mentioned that.
Bosco. Short option to Bramley, and she'll switch it out wide right. Tried to flick it on there, did Doman, but actually ended up being a handball.
Doman on the ball now. Campbelltown just looking to go long, put a bit of pressure on West Adelaide's defensive half.
Header on by Takuda. Cleared away by McFarlane. Still looking for a fourth challenge in there from Trimboli. Doesn't reach it, and then the second one from Takuda does. Gilchrist. Back to Bosco. It's a nice clearance forward. Almost ending up in a pass forward. Kafari to Gilchrist. It's a nice ball. Tried to flick it through, I think, there, but just didn't get the connection right. Hayley Wellington, though, having to go through a few, and that's a nice ball for Emma Ryan. Her touch loose, but has the option of Elegant in the middle if she can find her. Looking for an Elegant, cleared by Gilchrist. Another opportunity going a begging. Oh, it stayed in through the bounce, but ended up rolling out, but deceived all those on the pitch.
And off the pitch.
Yeah. Last few minutes until additional time. It does seem as though West Adelaide will continue a winning streak. Barring a late flurry from Campbelltown. Wellington gets it past Glynns and puts in the cross. Bosco able to capture.
Clean take. Very good. Confident.
Again, it's a nice clearance long. Costanzo winning the header, though. That's nicely done by Notto there. Ryan. Nearly finds it through, if not for Brooke Gilchrist intercepting. Trimboli. Goes through the legs of Anna Pritchard. Murphy. Costanzo looking for the first time ball towards Renault. Bowman. Trimboli and now Gilchrist.
Good piece of play this from Campbelltown. Just able to work it forward, put their pressure up. Just keep the ball in some moments. If they can just have a bit more consistency in how they're keeping the ball, playing it forward, even just coming back and keeping it. Hopefully something will come from it. Another change of the captain's armband here as Ellie Sparrow comes off.
Nadia Bakary to come on in her place. One of only few new signings for West Adelaide this year, joining from Metro Stars in their reserve team. Never got to play in their first team last year, has already now made the 3 appearances off the bench for last year's premiers. Intercepted by Gilchrist. And looking for Takuda on the wing if that stays in play, which looks like it will do. Ball does find an option in DiPieri. Only cleared to the middle of the box in Campbelltown with a good opportunity. Pritchard looking for a brace. Pritchard again getting it from the bounce. And it will be a free kick the way of West Adelaide. And doesn't look like there'll be in any rush to really take it.
Free kick for Campbelltown.
Campbelltown, sorry. Brock Gilchrist to take. Possibly could go direct. Only had the 1 goal last year. Will be a tough one if she does look to go direct. She will do so. Looking for that top right.
Oh!
Whistling past that post. Not a bad effort from Brooke Gilchrist, though, as we enter additional time.
Could have been a bit of a consolation goal if
Bramley had even just gotten a touch on that as it had sailed past Murphy at that point. Back post run would have been a lovely finish if Campbelltown could have just grabbed that one. Murphy looking to go long. Finding the head of Bramley, unfortunately, who puts it on forward. Kufari now.
Puts her ball in. Cleared away by Wellington. Yamada. Her touchdown, nothing too clean. Gilchrist still with it. Her pass loose as we tick towards the end of the 90. Having a quick look at the ladder as it stands. West Adelaide top by 2 points in front of Football SA on 10. In third place is West Torrens Burkalla. Salisbury Inter in fourth. Adelaide Uni in fifth. Both on equal 7 points, but Inter with a +4 goal difference and Uni with a +3. And looking at the bottom, in the case of Campbelltown, they do sit in that 10th place position behind Flinders United in 9th with the sole point. Handball given. And a free kick for West Adelaide. A late one for them.
Just ticked over the 90 with the ball coming wide out for Emma Ryan, who takes a touch past. Kufari puts a ball in.
Only headed away. Yamada chasing down to keep the attack going. Nini Yamada was shaping well here.
Stanzo just putting it back in. Doman just running it out, running that ball out just to try and keep possession through Campbelltown.
Loose touch from Gilchrist, leaves Yamada. She goes for goal. Connects well, does Notto with that. Doman. Trimboli. Wellington might look to go herself here. Her strike going high over the bar. Ryan chasing it down, her touch though. Unable to keep, and will be another goal kick to wind down this match.
Just ticked over 92 minutes. Bosco playing that ball long. Unfortunately, only finds the head of Harriet Burnett.
Ryan, I think it might have came off her last, so it will be another goal kick.
West Adelaide just setting up well in these last few minutes just to affect Campbelltown's ability to play out from the back.
And the full-time whistle goes. A 3-1 win for West Adelaide at their fortress of Kilburn. Campbelltown now go 4 games without any points, with having to go against Flinders United in about 2 weeks' time. West Adelaide with the enticing fixture of Adelaide Uni next up, but all in all, a good performance from West Adelaide this evening.
Very good, very clinical when they needed to be, applying that pressure early. Those 2 goals setting them up the rest of their game and allowing them to just have a little bit of breathing space for Campbelltown just to pull one back. But unfortunately not to get any more to affect the game any further.
Anna Pritchard with the only goal for Campbelltown. Nini Yamada getting one for West Adelaide, and Emma Ryan getting a brace, putting her tally to 5 for the season. Leaves a final scoreline of 3-1. I've been Sabine Matilda. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget as well the second half of this doubleheader coming up right after this. But for now, it's good evening. Full-time score here at Kilburn Sportsplex is West Adelaide 3, Campbelltown City 1.
Between the senior and sides, West Adelaide